All right, guys. Just a little reminder about how we grade mastery rubrics, how we grade their competencies this week as it's coming up. What happens is the kids will come in with their competency list. It should be signed. They should be giving a copy to you, one of the signed copies to you. You can just then take this rubric and just match them up, and their number one is number one on here. I don't think we have to transfer them over and move them over unless you really wanted to ahead of time, but I don't really think that's necessary. Just write the kid's name here at the top and put competency number one and give them their score. And, best case scenario, they come in, it says I'm supposed to have 10 photos of me showing me working to create this for the construction management one. So they have their 10 photos. You go 75 points right there because it's 100% complete. Let's say they only got 6 photos done, then it's 60% complete. And so you give them a score in here that would be equal to 60%. Let's say they're supposed to have a list of 10 vocabulary words and terms that they learned from this project. Maybe it was terms related to, I don't know, website design. That's one of the ones I have. So they only have 7. That's a 70%. So you give them a score equal to 70%, which would be in here instead of the full points for it. That's why we tried to make everything measurable so it would be very easy to score them. If Mrs. Bruna asked for a chart that shows their profits and expenses, and then for a certain time period, and then it projects them out for a year, and they didn't sell anything at all, then there's no way they could have done that one. So that would be a 0. If they have a month's worth of sales and they just show you that month's worth of sales, but they didn't project it out for a year, then you and your co-advisor are going to have to determine what percent of that is that. You're just going to have to agree on that because they didn't get the projected sales. So did they get half of it done? That's just going to have to be a little bit of a judgment call, and you guys are just going to have to agree on it, how much percentage of they accomplished. So that's where it's going to be a little subjective, but hopefully you can figure it out. Hopefully most of them are nice concrete ways to prove it, so you guys can easily score their competencies. Make sure to look at things closely, guys. If their pictures is the picture of the exact same thing 10 different times, they really didn't take 10 different screenshots of their website, or 10 different things of them working on it. Or if it's 10 shots of them using the exact same tool doing the same thing, it's not really 10 different shots of them working on a different part of the process. So look at things closely and just make sure they're not trying to pull stuff over on you. And then when you're done, the idea is that each of you would agree on a score and you'd give them one score together. If that's just too hard, you guys are coming from different pages of the book, you're not quite sure how to meet together, just each give them your own score and then average your scores together. I'm fine with that as long as in the end we come up with one score. So then the advisor whose kid that is, so you'll have both of your kids, in your room, whoever kid that one is, take those scores with you and go put them in the book right away in your grade book. You should be done with seeing kids by 10:30, 10 minutes each. Don't let them go over. You'll get way behind. Then I would hope you could spend, 15 minutes or so just really quickly agreeing on scores, just running through them really fast. And we could all be done, by 3:00 and be out of there and back to our own rooms and have our kids with us. So the kids will all be in the gym. When you're done, pick them up and go back to your room. Get your scores done as soon as you can. And hopefully we'll go through that pretty smoothly. And then all we have left is presentations. So I hope it goes really well. If you have questions, please let me know. If for some reason you have a kid show up without their competencies signed and you don't know that they ever did have them signed, do the grading as best you can. Come talk to me and we'll figure something out, because if they've been paying attention, they've been watching the videos, there's no excuse for that. So we're going to have to figure something out in that case. So hopefully, though, that is a moot point and nobody has that. So Good luck. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.